beautiful audience, huh? Hey, before we get this started, make it loud and proud for your headliner. He's backstage. Mr. Craig Robinson is in the house! Yes, he is. I am your host, Friendly Frank, your comedy fluffer for the evening. If you don't know what a fluffer is, ask that nasty person laughing next to you. I'm a comedy fluffer. It's my job to get you guys loosened up, lubricated, stretch you out a bit, so the next comic can just slide it right in. That's what I do. That's my job. All God's children under one roof to have a giggle? Huh? White people make some noise? It is Orange County. Where my Latinos at? Never a shortage of you guys. Never a shortage. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Or as I like to say it, it's Cinco de Mayo. It's a time to enjoy rich Mexican culture. And white people can take a day out from building a wall. That's one day off. Where the black people at? There's not many of us. And you, sir, are certainly not from Orange County. I counted. There's 8 of us. One more, and we're considered a gang in Orange County. Be careful, guys. Any Asians in the audience? Asian people? Yeah, good to see y'all. Good. It's not a school night, and I was like, fuck studying. Let's go out, and good to see you. Thank you for coming out. Any Middle Eastern people here tonight? Yeah, man, it is rough on you Middle Eastern people, huh? Woo-wee! Friendly Frank loves everybody. I love you Muslims. I know it's a hard time for you guys, you Middle Eastern people. But just remember what Friendly Frank's gonna tell you right now. Be patient. You know, I know it's hard in America right now, but one day white people will treat you just as good as they treat us, so. Just having fun. You're beautiful. Wow. I think I imaginated on your face. I'm sorry. Now I have to imagine a warm towel to clean that up with. I have a trouble with premature imagination. That's. Oh, good to see everybody, you know? My name is Friendly Frank. That's my nickname. It's also my personality condom that I wear for your protection. My real name is Frank Leslie Robnet IV. Yeah, it's French. It's pronounced Frank Leslie Robnet. And that's because I was named after my great-great-great-grand rapist. And that joke was brought to you by Ancestry.com, guys. They're not all great stories, huh? Man, party people! Friday night! Who's got condoms? Wow, really? The rest of y'all just raw dogging it tonight, huh? Bareback champions, are ya? You gotta have condoms, guys. Kids are expensive. I seen that shit in the news, right? Where my parents at? Just happy to be out of the house. Some of y'all just happy to be out of the house because your kids are 35 years old. That's Kids are expensive, man. I was watching the news and they said from a time a child is born to a time the child turns 17, you're going to spend a minimum of $275,000 on that kid. Minimum $275,000. Folks, I got a condom on right now. Just in case. $275,000, that's a lot of money. That's a really nice Mercedes or a really shitty house in Irvine. That dude right there is like, there ain't no $275,000 houses in Irvine. What you talking about? I see you ladies out here looking sexy, looking cute. These guys are sizing you up right now. One of these guys is going to park his penis in your garage vagina tonight. And before he does, ladies, I want you to do this. He's going to get real close. He's going to whisper in your ear, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to be inside you. And I want you to get real close, get into his ear, and I want you to ask him, do you have $275,000? If he says yes, ladies, he's a keeper. You want to hold on to that dude right there. Parents, be good to your kids. See shit all the time, man. Seen a lady in the mall walking with her kid. Her kid couldn't have been no more than 2-3 years old. Little kid ran away from his mama just a couple of steps. His mama said, get back over here, you little shit. It's like, hey, you can't talk to your kids like that. It'll fuck with their psyche, their confidence. And I want all you parents in here to know, if your kid is acting shitty or if he's a little shit, remember what Friendly Frank's going to tell you right now. The shit does not fall far from the asshole. If your kid's a little shit, maybe you need to check your ass. Kids coming in this world innocent. All they want is love and attention and a minimum of $275,000, people. Man. Friday night. I know what kind of crowd this is. This is a doggy style crowd. Anybody who likes to do it? Sir, you raised your hand so quick, I think you ESP'd me right there. I like it doggy style. Kind of connoisseur of the doggy style. Yeah. I love the feeling of getting in there and your balls start slapping out for the thighs and out the butt. It's a beautiful, intimate moment between two people. But I want to pass some knowledge down to you young people, okay? You young guys especially. Doggy style is fine, but you got to switch it up sometimes. Because if you do doggy style 20, 30 years, you're going to get something called long balls. And there ain't nothing wrong with long balls until you're riding your bike. One of your balls slip out of your shorts, gets caught in a bicycle chain. I know. One time I was getting real into it. I was doing it doggy style. And I felt somebody tapping me on my back. But there was nobody tapping me on my back. Long balls, guys, long balls. I live here in Irvine. Love it. I live in South Central Irvine. After the show, people are going to ask me questions. Most asked question is, do you really live in Irvine? Do you really live in Irvine? Nobody ever questions my balls hitting me on my back. Never comes up. But when my black ass said I lived in Irvine, that's when the imagination train went out the track with you people. Shame on you. Other thing I get is I look like different people. Yeah. I get Leon Phelps, ladies' man. Undercover brother. Isaac from the Love Boat. Any brother that was in a soul band in the 70s or 80s. Sometimes people tell me I look like Earth, Wind, and Fire, people. But the one I hate the most, and I learned to live with it, is Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. That's so fucked up. Huh? Are y'all ready to have a good time tonight, huh?